Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to the postseason. That's right, we have two quarterfinal races tonight to see who moves on and who goes home. In addition to that, we've got the race to the bottom inverse race. Of those who were the slowest this season, let's see who is the slowest. A lot of stuff. A lot of fun tonight, so sit down, strap in, and here we go. All right, everybody. Here we are, first round of the KWRL playoffs. What we have for you tonight is two amazing quarterfinal races. We randomly distributed the top 4 finishers from each realm. Those top 20 will battle it out. 2 10-man races where the top 5 move on and the bottom 5, well, that's your season. Who's it going to be? We'll get to that here in just a minute. Just want to follow up on a couple of things. First off, the trivia questions. The trivia contest is out there now. The link will be in the description below on where to go to fill out the form. So get on that so you too can win a pilot key. We also have the consolation race, if you will, the race to the bottom, where we took the bottom 2 from each realm and we put them against each other in an inverse race. And in an inverse race, the person who comes in last is the winner. So we will find out who the slowest person is in the KWRL tonight. In addition, we'll see who the top 5 Titans are who move on to next week's semifinal round. On top of all that, we'll have next week a video, a tutorial, if you will, on how to use the Zeitgeist platform. What is that? What are you talking about, Waddle? What is Zeitgeist? Zeitgeist is a predictive market site where one can go and gamble, if you will, on different predictive outcomes. Well, guess what? Our finals this season will be on Zeitgeist. There will be a predictive market where you can predict who is going to be our final champion. But we'll get to that. Moving on, we'll get to that next week. But I just wanted to kind of tease that out there right now for you all to start thinking about and looking into. So let's get down to the action. Let's get down to round 1, where we watch as the top 10 fight it out. All right, here we go. We've got GW, Gouda Cheese, Racer Dev, Nadine, Zeral, all facing off against each other. Top 5 move on. Let's get right down to it and see who's going to take it tonight. Okay, we've got the Misfits in the lead. Racer Dev. Pharrell making a move into first as we enter lap 2. Fighting it out with Scabba Jabba. Scabba Jabba with a healthy lead. Big Crippen moving up behind him. Oh, takes the lead, but Pharrell takes it back. Lap 3, folks, we've got Pharrell in the lead, followed by Big Crippen. The Misfits making a move. Racer Dev fighting. We've got back at the back, Nadine way back in 10th, followed by Zeral in 9th. Scabba Jabba's fallen to 8th. GW's in 7th. We got to stay in the top 5 to make it, folks, so let's see. Here we are, lap 4, heading into the 5th lap. Pharrell with a nice lead. Maxby behind him. GW made his move. There he is in 2nd place. I know what it's like to face GW. Don't count that guy out. Pharrell, lap 6, still in the lead. GW in 2nd, followed by the Misfits. Maxby's made his move in 4th. Gouda Cheese holding on to 5th, moves up past Maxby. Big Crippen out of the group. Racer Dev in 7th. Scabba Jabba, Zeral, Nadine way back in last as we enter lap 7. Pharrell with a healthy lead, but the Misfits pushing hard. GW holding on to 3rd. We've got Gouda Cheese making a move. Lap 8. Gouda Cheese pushing, trying to catch up to GW. The Misfits and Pharrell with a very nice, healthy lead. Zeral way back in 10th. Nadine making a move, but still way back in ninth. Pharrell in first. Oh, there we go. We've got Maxby and Big Crippen fighting it out for 5 and 6. Pharrell, final lap, folks. Pharrell in the lead, followed by the Misfits. GW, good. There's Nadine, made her move into 5th. The Racer Dev passes her. Oh my goodness, folks. Oh my goodness, what do we have here is our final 5. We've got Pharrell, healthy, in first place, followed by GW. Nope, the Misfits in second, GW in third, Racer Dev, Gouda Cheese rounding out the top 5. Nadine made it in, fell out. Sorry to Maxby, Big Crippen, Zeral, Scabba. Hopefully we see you in Season 3. Well, there you have it, folks. Round 1 quarterfinals now in the books. As we probably could have expected, there's Pharrell in first place, as always. GW and the Misfits fought it out hard for second and third. GW, I was hoping, maybe, wouldn't make it. Well, we'll see. My race is still to come. But my nemesis moves on. Rounding out the top 5, as I said, we've got Racer Dev. Well done, sir. You were our big tiebreaker. And now here you are, moving on to the semifinals. Good job, Racer Dev, representing the founders. And then finally, Gouda Cheese, another of my longtime rivals. Happy to see you're making it out, making it on to the next round. Happy? We'll see. And then my condolences, if you will, to Nadine, Maxby, Big Crippen, Zeral, Scabba. You know, this will be the last time in Season 2 I say Scabba. And man, it's been a pleasure. So hopefully we'll see you all in Season 3. But congratulations to the top 5. We'll see you next week in the semifinals. Now, the moment at least I've been waiting for. Let's see what happens in Group 2. Okay, here we go. Group 2. Some serious contenders in this group as well. We've got Chris Beck. You know, Chris Beck went on a run in the regular season. We've got Bemticrew, Michael Peenan, Miami, Limedom, King Waddle. This is the Titans of Exiled Racers finding out who's going to make it. All right, second lap, Michael with the lead, but there's Miami with a huge push. Miami takes it away and in first. Chris Beck, he's having none of that, makes his move as he moves up in a second. Can't pass Michael. Oh, yes, he does. Chris Beck and Michael battling it out, back and forth in first place. Where's King Waddle? King Waddle's way back there in ninth. Hopefully he makes a move. Peenan makes his move, going from 7th right up to 4th. Chris Beck, though, as expected, way out in the lead, but Michael pushing hard. Pacoon falling back to 5th. There's King Waddle moving up into 3rd. King Waddle pushing in the inside. King Waddle takes the lead as we enter lap 6. King Waddle with the lead. There's Eat My Dust, another one of my longtime rivals. Peenan in 3rd, Pacoon in 4th. Chris Beck pushed back to 5th. I don't even know Chris Beck recognizes what the back of racecrafts look like anymore. We've got lap 7, King Waddle in 1st, Eat My Dust, Peenan, all making a move. A huge clump fighting it out for 3rd, all the way back to 7th, it looks like. We've got Bemticrew, Peenan, Chris Beck, Pacoon, Michael, all fighting hard. This is going to be exciting right to the finish, folks. As we enter lap 9, King Waddle's in 1st, but both Bemticrew and Eat My Dust are fighting it out for 2nd and pushing hard to take that lead away. There's Bemticrew. Kenny, yes he does. Bemticrew takes the lead. Eat My Dust in 2nd. King Waddle pushed back to 3rd. But Peenan, Chris Beck, Michael, Pacoon, all battling it out hard. This is going to be tight. There's like 6 people all fighting. Okay, here it is. End of the race. Looks like Bemticrew takes the win. Congratulations. Chris Beck takes 2nd place. Eat My Dust with a solid 3rd place finish. And then tied, holy smokes, tied for 4th and 5th. Right, photo finish between Peenan and King Waddle. Well, another, oh my gosh, edge of your seat, thrilling race. King Waddle, myself. I thought for the first half of the race, another bad finish as I was back there in the back, but I made a move. Stayed in the top 5. But congratulations mainly goes to Bemta Way to go unseating Chris Beck. Chris Beck with a second place finish. Nice job moving on to the semifinals. Eat my dust. Eat my dust. Well done, sir. Eat my dust with a solid showing, coming in third on the podium here in the quarterfinals. Peenan and King Waddle with that 2 minute, 1 second, and 63 millisecond photo finish. Holy smokes. It's going to be an exciting semifinal race, folks. There are some serious competitors moving on here in the playoffs. Cannot wait to see what happens next week. And then get back to the garage, work on your stacks, and we'll see you in season 3. Consolation goes to Michael Pacoon, our returning champion. Sorry, sir, you will not be repeating. Miami, Lymington, and Devo Sick, all with excellent seasons. Thank you so much for being in the league. See you next season. Okay, another moment. This one will be fun. This one, not quite so edge of your seat, thrilling, but thrilling all enough. Thrilling all the same. Let's see who's our slowest racer in the King Waddle Racing League Season 2 as we move on to our consolation inverse race. All right, so these are the last place finishers from each round. Second and last place. 10 racers racing off to see who can be the slowest. So, for those of you watching at home, you'll see our leaderboard is a little different. JL Maxi currently leading in last place. She is at the back of the pack, whereas Smoles is in front and fastest. So we actually have 3. We've got Bullet going extra slow as Easty jams on the brakes. Easty can't hold off the throttle, pushes past Bullet. I'm sorry, just a moment aside. This is hard to call. The emotions are so different. JL Maxi slowing down, trying to get behind Easty as Abbas holding on to last place. Abbas looking ahead, looking at all those thrusters in front of him as he just stays on the brakes and off the throttle. A healthy last place? What do you even call it? He's got a healthy grasp on victory as he stays slower than the rest. We've got Easty now jamming on the brakes, but oh, look at that move by Bowie. Bowie aggressively jams on the brakes, slides into the rear. Bowie, Smalls now. Smalls finally hits the brakes and falls back all the way from in the front and is now fighting for the back. Oh, but nope, he can't stay off the gas. Easty staying, but Bowie hitting the brakes. Bowie and Easty both dragging their feet as best they can. Easty, Bowie back and forth as they try to stay behind the other one. Easty, Bowie hits the brakes as we enter the last turn. Bowie with a healthy last place finish. And there you have it. Congratulations to Bowie. You are the slowest person in the KWRL. Well, folks, there you have it. Our last place slowest racer in the league is Bowie. Bowie is now going to receive a highly coveted pilot key as his reward. As his consolation, well done. Thank you for participating. You weren't necessarily right up there with the Titans, but here you go. Let's use this key. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the winner in Season 3. And with that said, thank you again for joining me in my show. This one's a little shorter, but no less thrilling, as next week we move on to the semifinal round, where the final 10 face off to find out which 5 will move on to the finals. And once again, I want to say thank you to the supporters out there, to my sponsors, if you will. Moonbeans is the source for everything Exiled Racers. I look forward to next week walking you through how to use the Zeitgeist platform, so stay tuned for that. And then in 2 weeks, in our final episode, we will have the draw from the trivia contest. So you now have 2 weeks to make sure you get that done. Thanks again for joining me. We will see you soon, and have a great day.
You need to buy a pilot or a craft that's faster than the rest. You should be shopping at Moonbeams, 'cause their selection is the best. You should be shopping at Moonbeams, 'cause their selection is the best.